Hello Libra, welcome to your mid-May to mid-June reading. I wanted to apologize for disappearing last month. I had some private situation that needed my full attention, and then afterwards there was something going on with my YouTube channel. There were some issues that needed to be resolved. I'm still kind of talking to YouTube support, but we are getting there. So there was a lot of things that happened at once that kind of prevented me from focusing on my YouTube channel, but I'm back now. So I decided to kind of continue just continue with the readings, and since you didn't get your reading last month, I'm gonna start with you. So we are looking at your career situation for mid-May until mid-June, from when you're watching this, when this was published. Let's have a look. As usual, what I wanted to say, take a look at your rising sign messages as well. There may be a message there for you. I'm going to pull more cards as we go. The decks that I'm using are in a description box down below, so if you're interested in that, you can have a look there. And if you like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in a description box as well. So let's have a look at your situation, Libra. So what's going on in terms of your career? The past energy, we have the High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess, what you've been doing, Libra. I do get a sense, let me clarify this a little bit. Why do we have High Priestess for Libra for mid-May to mid-June? There is certain coldness to it, and okay, we have Three of Swords here. I do get a feeling that you are disappointed with how your career situation turned out. I feel like maybe you were disappointed how your company treated you, or where did you end up. And I do get with this High Priestess, it's all about the knowledge that is secret and that is hidden from other people. I do get a sense that you may be contemplating and realizing, first of all, that this situation was not making you happy, and that you wanted to do something different, something else. You wanted to change that. I feel like you felt the need for change. And I feel like some of you, maybe you didn't really voice it out loud. Maybe you didn't say it to your boss or whoever you're working with. But you felt it. You knew it deep inside. You're aware that things need to change in order for you to be happy in terms of what you're doing. I feel like some of you could have been searching for something else, something new, without telling anyone. So you kind of don't want to announce the news that, okay, I'm done, like I want a new job, I want to look for something completely new. I feel like you may be keeping it to yourself. You may know it, you acknowledge the fact that it's time, but you don't want to announce it to everyone until it is happening, until the change is happening. So let's have a look at your current energy. So where this was going, what was going on. We have the Queen of Swords again. Very similar energy to the High Priestess. Queen of Swords is that more of a cool, collected, logical energy. Queen of Swords is that kind of person who maybe is a little bit skeptical because of the reality and experiences that they've had in the past. And with this Three of Swords, I can see that, it wasn't the best experience for you in terms of your career recently. So I feel like you are not very maybe optimistic and hopeful. These are the emotions that are maybe difficult for you to feel at the moment. With all of that, we have the Queen of Swords underneath when we pulled that card, you see. So it may be difficult for you to feel that positive attitude towards work and towards what you're doing. But this is also listening to that voice within and taking action based off of that. So we have the High Priestess here with this little bat. For me, that's kind of like, intuition, seeing things from different perspective, not necessarily taking action just yet, kind of preparing, seeing what is going on, maybe, searching, making like slight moves, but not massive change, not announcing anything. And we have the Crow here with the Queen of Swords. Again, she is listening to that bird, and this bird is facing her. It's kind of like by her side and guiding her. And this is all the experience that you've gained, knowledge, but as well as intuition, because you have this High Priestess here. So combining both of those, the feeling that something needs to change in order for you to be happy, with this logical reasoning, how you do that. How do I do it? How do I move forward? How do I change the situation? What can be done in a very, very realistic way? So let's clarify this Queen of Swords as well. Why do we have Queen of Swords for Libra as a current energy and current situation? Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a lot. Let me first of all take this one. We have the Three of Wands. So how do I move forward? What is the best step forward? What should I do that makes sense, that will give me what I need? This is contemplating your actions that are taking you further towards something that you want. And I do get it. We have another 3, so we have 3 and 3. There is change that is required for you to be happy. And action that is required for you to be happy. Number 2 is not an action card. So with the High Priestess, I feel like you've been kind of waiting for that let's go moment for you to go towards something better and something different. Yeah, so you see, looking forward to something much better, moving to a better position, better place where you are being acknowledged as a person who has knowledge, who can be successful, who has the expertise, who is passionate about something, where you can be financially successful as well and appreciated, and where you can have a stable and secure job, and you want to move towards that. This is what you're looking at. This is where I feel like you are being guided towards, and this is where you want to go. You want to invest in something that you know will return the favor, and invest in you and give you the return that you want. You don't want to make a haste decision. That's why we see the Queen of Swords here, because this is taking action after careful consideration, and taking into account all of the experiences from the past. So I do get a sense that many of you want to change your situation at work, whether that means changing your job if you're employed, or changing your situation within your business if you're looking for a job, changing that difficult position that you're in, where you don't have a job and you're looking for something that will bring you that financial stability, and it will also challenge you and prove that you are fully capable of accomplishing something great. So let's have a look at what's going on in your near future. Oh wow, we have 3 of Cups. Amazing. Very big change, very big difference in energies. Very interesting as well, because we have number 3, and number 3 here. So it's all about that change, as I said, that change from the disappointment and not so great energy towards the happiness with where you're at, who you're working with, what you're doing. This is celebration. This is acknowledging that you have support around you. You have people who you enjoy working with, spending time with, that you are happy with what you're doing in terms of your career. Let me clarify that 3 of Cups. Why do we have 3 of Cups as a future energy, near future for Libra? Okay, we have the King of Swords. Yeah, we have the Queen and King of Swords, and we have 8 of Cups. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Leaving the situation and the place and people who are not recognizing your full potential, who are not appreciating you as a person and what you can do, and not letting you flourish and not letting you grow as a person. And I feel like for many of you that will be the case. Taking that very planned step to get something else from your career, to go in different direction, to pursue something that will make you much, much happier, that will give you a healthier environment to work in, and where you will be appreciated and supported. And you absolutely can get that. And I feel like you will put a lot of thought into how to do that. If you are maybe trying to get a job that is a bit more senior, like senior role, that requires a lot of preparation and planning and preparing for an interview, and maybe like, multiple stages of an interview process, I feel like you will be putting a lot of knowledge and everything that you've got in order to secure this and leave the situation and leave the place where you are not being appreciated for who you are and what you can do. So there is definitely something much better waiting for you, but in order to get to that place, there is quite a lot of work and preparation behind it. So let's have a look at the advice from the universe for you. We have 9 of Cups. Yeah, very clear. Follow something that is much better and healthier for you. And you probably know what that is. You felt that for a while. But this is all about you being happy with what you're doing, with where you're at, with how you're being treated by others. And this is just like, having around you things that you need, things that you want, things that make you happy, that make you feel grateful about where you're at, and that it makes you want to give to other people and to work. Actually you want to go to work. You're not dreading it. You're not feeling like it's unhealthy where you work. You actually appreciate the situation. And I feel like you may get a chance to work with people that you're gonna really connect with. You're gonna feel that connection that is not just purely work. These could be your friends. There could be a place where you will find a group of people that you connect with and you think very similarly, and you have similar values, and you appreciate and like your job. So let's have a look at the outside factors, so external factors that are influencing your situation, but you don't really have control over it. We have 4 of Cups. Yeah, so I do get a sense that there wasn't much happening in terms of your career. You didn't really enjoy being there. I feel like partially it could be due to this stagnation that is happening. So maybe the place where you worked was not really growing. The business wasn't growing. People were not being taken care of. There was no drive to make things better. I feel like people were just not feeling motivated at all, and that it may not be only you, it may be on all levels of the company. There's just no no want to do anything, no determination, no motivation. There is no belief that things can be better and are great. Maybe there is lack of belief in a product, in everything like that where you working with, and that could have made this situation and that environment more difficult to be in, because it kind of crushes any spark that you get, even if you wanted to do something, even if you wanted to invest more into it. The environment around it was not really letting you do that, because the environment was not open to that energy. If you've been searching for a job and trying to find something that you enjoy and going through interviews process, I feel like the market could have been quite stagnant as well. Maybe there weren't that many opportunities and job roles that are the job offers maybe weren't that great. It's just because of the situation, because of how the world is. It could have been a time where you just couldn't find anything that you were truly interested in, and that was giving you good amount of money to the amount of work that you're required to do. It was just not really interesting what was happening. There was no evolution or growth there as well. So that's why maybe it was quite difficult. You maybe just kind of, waited and knew, like deep down you knew that things will shift, it will change, it was temporary. But obviously it's very difficult to accept that and acknowledge that when you really need money and need work and you want to be hired. So let's have a look at your hopes and your fears. And we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, beautiful. I love that all of the future energy, all of the energy that relates to what you want and what you should get and where you're heading, it's all cups. It's all about your happiness and fulfillment in terms of what you're doing. And I feel like you're hoping for a new opportunity. You're hoping to find this job role or business or whatever that is for you, project, where you can work with people that are like-minded, that are into things that you are, where you can actually do something that interests you, where you want to put your work into something, you want to invest into it, you believe in the things that you're doing, and it makes you truly happy. So I feel like you are still in that process of finding it and looking for it, and I feel like the opportunities will show up. If there was quite not many opportunities on the horizon and things were quite stagnant, I feel like there will be change and things will shift. And near future energy, we see that change and we see that shift. You may be still kind of in between, in a process. I feel like you may be in a process of getting it. So some of you, maybe you already saw that, opportunity and you are starting to take action. For some of you, it may show up soon. An opportunity for you to do something else. You just need to kind of follow that and put all of the effort into it in order to get it. So let's have a look at the possible outcome for that May to mid-June time frame. What's happening? It's possible because it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single person here. And we have 3 of Wands, so we have 3 of Wands. We had it here and we have it here, and that's a 4th card with number 3 that we have on the table, which is very interesting because it's all about you wanting to escape that situation into something better, you wanting a better place, a better people, better work, better environment, everything better. You want to grow, you don't want to stay stuck in the same situation. You need that change, you need the progression, and this is where you're heading basically. So you will start see, as I said, things will start showing up on the horizon, popping up opportunities that are calling you to get it, to try to get it, to take that risk and take that opportunity to follow your happiness and passion that you have for something. So if you start seeing those, and if you feel that connection, and you feel deep down that this may be something that you'll be very good at and you'll feel very happy doing, take those opportunities, invest all of your effort into getting it. You really need to put all of your expertise, logic, knowledge, wisdom, everything that you have into it in order to get it, and really show that you are ready and you want it, and it's for you. So now let's have a look at the message for you, advice for you at the end. What's the message for Libra for mid-May until mid-June in terms of their career? What Libras need to contemplate, think about, what's there for them. Okay, what's the message for Libra, May, mid-June? Oh, okay. We have a lot of cards here, but this was the first one, so I'm gonna take this first. What needs putting to one side? Yeah, I feel like you know exactly what needs to be moved to the side in order for you to go forward. Do you have a lot of weight on your shoulders? Are you carrying other people's burdens? Now is the perfect time to spring into action. And then you have stop and take a breath. So what I feel from those cards, in terms of your situation, is yes, we did see that there were things that you didn't like in your situation. Now is the time to take that action. When something appears, when an opportunity appears, it's time to do it. It's time to go forward, but obviously prepared and ready for that, and ready for that change. And stop and take a breath. Try not to rush into it. That's the only thing that I see here. Try not to do something unprepared and something quickly, and just, you're gonna see it and then you're gonna just jump into it, and then you'll very quickly realize, oh my gosh, I have not prepared enough, I'm not ready, I should have waited a little bit longer and prepared a little bit more and then do it. It would work much better. So just before you spring into that action, just stop, take a breath, think if you're ready, if everything is in place, because I feel like there is quite a lot for you to win in that situation, and for you to gain if you succeed. So you want to make sure that you're doing things correctly. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and if you resonate with this message, if you want to share that with me, you can write a comment down below. I read all of your comments. I'm super grateful. Thank you so much for being here, and even for knowing that, when I was gone, you were making sure that I'm okay, everything is fine, and thank you for that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.